Hi everyone, welcome back to this organic DIY. If you are searching for the best soap for skin brightening or looking for a simple soap recipe for beginners, you are in the right place. Today, I'm sharing 6 amazing skin brightening soap you can easily make using matte and pour bases. No complicated techniques, just simple, effective recipe you will love. So grab your materials, let's get started. Recipe 1. How to make carrot soap for skin lightening and spotless skin. So we start by peeling the carrot to remove the outer skin. You can use a kitchen knife to peel off the skin or fruit peeler. With this process, we are able to remove every form of dirt from the carrot before using it for the production of our carrot soup. After peeling the carrot, rinse in a clean water to make sure the carrot is very clean. Next, we begin to grate the carrot with a kitchen grater. So I'll be using the smoother part of the grater so that the carrot can come out very smooth. After grating the carrot and it becomes smooth, the next step is to squeeze out the juice from the carrot. So I'll place a cheesecloth over a bowl, transfer the carrot into it, and squeeze out the juice from it. After squeezing out the juice from the carrot, I'll set aside and move to the next step of the production of our carrot soup. Here I have my glycerin based soap base and I'll be cutting them into smaller bits. After cutting the soap base, we are going to melt the cube using a double boiler method. Stir until the soap base dissolves completely. Now that the soap base is completely dissolved, next is for us to begin to add our carrot juice. So I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of carrot juice to it and stir together. I'll also add to it half tablespoon of carrot juice and stir together once again. I will list out all the measurement of ingredients used for the production of this carrot soup in the description area. And the last ingredient I'll be using for the production of this carrot soup is vitamin E oil, which is essential for maintaining skin health. After adding the vitamin E oil to it, I will stir together properly. Next, I will transfer the carrot soap solution into a mold. So I'll pour into a mold and leave to solidify for about 4 hours. Or you can put in the refrigerator for quick solidification. And it solidifies quickly within an hour. So after transferring them into a mold, I'll set aside for it to solidify. Once it has become solid, this is how our carrot soup looks like. Next, I'll be removing them from the mold. You can see that our carrot soup came out very nice, and this is very easy to make at home. And so if you find this very helpful, don't forget to click on the like button, comment and share this with your loved ones. Now that we are done with the production of our carrot soup, let's put it to test. So I rub it on my palm, add some water to it and wash my hands with it. This soap is suitable for dry and sensitive skin types. As you can see from this video, as I wash my hand with the soap, it comes with great lather. And I guess you'll be trying this out. Thanks so much for watching. See you in my next video. Recipe 2. How to make potato soup at home for skin whitening. So the first ingredient needed for the production of this soup is potatoes. So we start by peeling our potatoes. So after peeling our potatoes, we cut them into blendable size. And after cutting the potatoes into blendable size, we transfer it to a bowl and set aside. Next, we'll be bringing in the second ingredient that we'll be using for this natural soup. So the next ingredient we'll be using is aloe vera. So I'll start by cleaning the aloe vera and also cutting the spans along the aloe vera leaf. After cleaning the aloe vera, we cut them into blendable size. After cutting the aloe vera into smaller size, I'll add them to the potatoes. Next, I'll transfer both the aloe vera and the potato into a blender and blend smoothly. And after blending the aloe vera and the potatoes and they become smooth, I'll transfer into a cheesecloth to squeeze out the juice from it. Place a cheesecloth over a bowl and transfer the blended aloe vera and potatoes into it. Then begin to squeeze out the juice. And after squeezing out the juice, we set aside. Next, I'll be cutting our glycerin-based soap base into cubes. And after cutting them into cubes, add them up in a bowl. Take to the heat to double boil. Stir at interval as the soap base begins to dissolve. Allow to dissolve completely. Once it's completely dissolved, turn off the heat and add the aloe vera and potato mixture immediately. Stir together until it is well combined. After mixing, add in vitamin E oil capsule. After adding the vitamin E oil capsule, stir together once again. Leave for about 5 minutes for the foam on top of the soap to disappear completely before transferring it into a mold. Then transfer into a mold gently. Allow to rest for between 4 hours or more for the soap to solidify. Or you can put in the refrigerator. This solidifies very fast. If you are using potato soap for skin brightening or reducing dark spots, you can leave the lather on your skin for about 1 to 2 minutes before rinsing. Allow the enzyme to absorb into your skin, then rinse off with a lukewarm water. Ensure all the soap is removed from your skin. And now that it has solidified, here we have our potato soap. It came out very nice and smooth. And now that you have learned that making potato soup at home is so easy, I guess you want to give this a try. Please kindly let me know how it came out for you in my comment section. And please don't forget to like this video and also share with your loved ones. For all the measurement of ingredients used for the production of this soup, please check the description area. And here we have our potato soup with natural ingredients. And now let's test the foaming ability of our potato soup. So I just washed my hand with the potato soup. As you can see from the video, it came with great lather. Wash your skin with potato soup with natural nutrients for that bright and smooth skin. Thanks so much for spending your time with me. I know you would have learned something new. See you in my next video. Recipe 3. How to make rice soap for skin whitening at home. So the first ingredient will be needed to make this rice soap is rice. So I start by washing the rice. So I wash the rice about 2 to 3 times to make it clean. And after washing the rice and it becomes clean, I'll transfer it to a bowl, add water to cover and allow to rest for about 2 hours. And after 2 hours, this is how our rice look like. Next, I will transfer into a strainer to strain the water from it completely. And after straining the water from the rice completely, transfer into a tray, spread out properly, and take to the sunlight for it to dry. And after drying the rice for some hours, here we'll have the rice, which is now dried. So the next step is to go ahead, transfer into a blender and blend into a fine powder. And after blending the rice and it becomes smooth, transfer into a collecting container. With this, we'll be using for the production of our rice soup. I'll set the rice flour aside. Then I'll start by peeling our potatoes, which is another vital ingredient that we'll be using for the production of our rice soup. And after peeling the potatoes, we go ahead and wash them clean. And after washing, cut into blendable size and set aside. So another vital ingredient that will be needed for the production of our rice soup is aloe vera. So we start by cleaning the aloe vera and also cutting the spines along the edges of the aloe vera. And after removing the spines along the aloe vera leaf and cutting the edge, and after cleaning the aloe vera, leave in the water for about 20 minutes to get rid of the latex, which is the yellowish substance coming out from the cut of the aloe vera. And after 20 minutes, I'll bring back and cut the aloe vera into blendable size. After cutting them, add the aloe vera and the potatoes together in a blender and blend smoothly. And after blending the potatoes and the aloe vera and becomes smooth, I'll transfer into a cheesecloth to squeeze out the juice from it. And after squeezing out the aloe vera and potato juice, I'll set aside and allow to rest for about 30 minutes for the foam on top to disappear. And next, I'll be measuring out about 61 grams of the juice. So I'll place a bowl on the digital scale and measure out about 61 grams that I'll be using for the production of the rice soup. Next, I will add to it 3 capsules of vitamin E oil. So I'll cut the vitamin E capsule oil and add them to it. And after adding the 3 capsules of vitamin E oil, next I will add to it lavender oil. So I'll be adding just a drop of it to it. Then stir together properly. And once it's well combined, I'll be adding to it 1.5 tablespoons of rice flour. And as you can see from the video, this is the first tablespoon. Next, I'll be adding a half tablespoon. Then I'll mix together until it is well combined. And after mixing the rice flour and the other ingredients together properly, I will set aside. Next, I will bring in the glycerin-based soap base and cut into cubes for them to dissolve easily. So I'll be using 250 grams of this for the production of the rice soup. And after cutting the glycerin-based soap base into cubes, I'll transfer into a bowl. Take to the stove top for double boiling. And here I have my water, which has already started boiling. I'll be placing the bowl on it. Stir the soap base at interval until it dissolves completely. Once the soap base is completely dissolved, turn off the heat and remove from the stove top. And next I will add to the soap base the rice mixture with other ingredients and stir together. And after mixing them together and it is well combined, pour into a mold gently. And after pouring it inside the soap mold, spray with alcohol spray so that the foam on top can disappear. Then set aside for about 4 to 5 hours for it to solidify. Or you can also put in the refrigerator for within 1 hour for it to solidify. And after it has solidified, here is our rice soap. I'll be removing it from the mold. When you use rice soap consistently, you will notice that your skin becomes smoother, brighter, and healthier. You can use it 1 to 2 times a day depending on your skin type. And after removing it from the mold, let's try out our rice soap. So I wash my hand with the rice soap, and as you can see from the video, it comes with a great lather. Please kindly like, comment, and share this video with your loved ones. Recipe 4. How to make skin glowing papaya soap recipe. And so one of the main ingredients we'll be using for the production of this soap is papaya, which I've already peeled behind the camera. So I'll start by measuring out the amount of papaya we'll be using for the production of this papaya soap. And so I'll be measuring out 445 grams of papaya that I'll be using for the production of this soap. And after measuring out the papaya, I'll transfer into a blender and blend smoothly. You don't have to add water to the papaya while blending because we are using ripe papaya which already contain some amount of water. And after blending the papaya and it becomes smooth, transfer into a bowl and set aside. And next I'll be bringing in my glycerin based soap base. I'll be cutting them into cubes so that they can dissolve easily. And so I'll be using 665 grams of glycerin based soap base for the production of this soap. If you want to learn the step by step of making this soap base, please check the video card above or you can access it in the description area or at the end screen of this video. And after cutting the soap base into cubes, transfer into a container and take to the heat for double boiling. So I'll go ahead and place the bowl on the boiling water. Stir the soap base at interval until it is completely dissolved. And now that the soap base is completely dissolved, I will be adding the papaya to the soap base. Stir together until it is properly combined. As you can see from the video, I'm still double boiling the soap base while adding the papaya to it. So I'll double boil and stir together for about 2 minutes until it is properly combined. And after mixing the soap base and the papaya and they are well combined, I'll remove from the heat and next I'll be adding 0.5 tablespoon of papaya seed oil. And after adding it, I'll stir together. And after adding the papaya seed oil, and next I will add to it 4 capsules of vitamin E oil. And after adding the vitamin E oil capsule, we stir together. Next, we transfer into a mold. So I'll fill the mold with the papaya soap. Leave for between 5 to 6 hours for it to solidify. But for quick solidification, you can put in a refrigerator and this solidify within an hour. And after filling the mold with the soap, I'll set aside. And this is like the 5th hour. As you can see, our soap has solidified. So next, I'll be removing them from the mold. And now we have our papaya soap ready. As you can see, it came out very beautiful. And now that our papaya soap is ready, we are going to be testing the foaming ability. And so I wash my hand with it. As you can see, as I wash, it comes with a great ladder. And please kindly like this video and share with your loved ones. Thanks so much for spending your time with me. See you in my next video. God bless. Recipe 5. How to make honey soap for skin brightening. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how to make honey soap. So we start by cutting our soap base into cubes. And I'm using 400 grams of soap base for this. And after cutting the soap base into cubes so that they can dissolve easily, I'll be transferring them into a bowl. Take to the stove top for double boiling. And as I double boil the soap base, I'll stir at interval until it dissolves completely. And once the soap base is completely dissolved, I'll be adding to it 2 tablespoons of honey and stir together. And after adding 2 tablespoons of honey to it and stir together, I also add to it 0.5 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then stir together. And next, I'll be transferring it into a mold. So I fill the mold with the honey soap, set aside and allow to rest for between 5 to 6 hours for it to solidify. You can also put in the refrigerator for it to solidify quickly within an hour. And this is like the 5th hour. You can see that our honey soap has solidified. Next, I'll be removing it from the mold. And now let's test the foaming ability of the honey soap. So I've just washed my hand with it. As you can see from the video, it came with a great ladder. Please kindly like this video, comment and share. Thanks for watching. Recipe 6. How to make honey and turmeric soap at home for skin brightening. Honey and turmeric soap is a natural skincare powerhouse. It is ideal for those seeking a natural, effective way to improve their skin health. Hello guys, in this video I'll be sharing with you how to make honey and turmeric soap at home. So the first ingredient that we need to make our soap is glycerin based soap base. So I'll be cutting out the quantity that I need for this. I'll be using 500 grams of soap base. And next I'll be cutting them into cubes so that they can melt easily. If you want to learn how to make transparent glycerin soap base, please check the description box for the video link. And after cutting them into cubes, transfer into a stainless steel cup. Then take to the heat for double boiling. Place the stainless steel cup on a boiling water. Then stir at interval as the soap base begins to dissolve. Continue this process until the soap base dissolves completely. Then remove from the heat. Add to the soap base 1 tablespoon of honey. Then stir together. And after adding the honey, next we add to it half tablespoon of turmeric powder. Add and stir together until it is well combined. And next I'll be adding to it 3 capsules of vitamin E oil. And after adding the vitamin E oil, stir together for all the ingredients to be well combined. And next we transfer it into a soap mold and allow to rest for between 6 to 8 hours on the stove so that the soap can become hardened. And next, spray top of it with alcohol to eradicate the bubbles on top. Then set aside for it to solidify. And after setting that aside, I added the remaining one to a smaller container and also set aside. And this is like the fifth hour. You can see that our turmeric and honey soap has become solid. Now let's unmold them. You can see how it looks like. This looks so great and perfect. I'll set it aside, then repeat the same process for the remaining ones. And now we test for the foaming ability. As you can see, this comes with a great ladder, which means our turmeric and honey soap is perfect. And now that you have learned how to make your own turmeric and honey soap at home, please don't forget to like this video, comment and share with a loved one. Please also do well to subscribe to Odu's Organic DIY and turn on the bell icon for more DIY recipes. Thanks for watching. Remain beautiful. See you in my next video. And that is it. 6 easy and beautiful soap for glowing, brighter skin. Perfect even if you are just starting out. If you find this simple soap recipe for beginners helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more DIY tutorials. Tell me in the comments which soap you are excited to try first. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.